many other things, my old professor loved to eat.
What do you say?
He especially liked tongue. I'd say, Maury, that's disgusting. He'd say, I'm sorry you think so. I also like coleslaw. Can you handle coleslaw, Mitch?
Excuse me.
Near the top of the list of things he loved was dancing. He had his own way of dancing. He'd do the Lindy to Jimi Hendrix. He'd jitterbug to name a band, 9 Inch Nails.
I know what's up. Hello, babe. Gotcha, that professor. Yeah, just put it on. You're gonna love it.
One of his favorites was the tango. His own version, of course. Wherever it came from,
Come on, join in.
it was in Argentina. Moments like that, he could live in forever. In the summer of 1994, he began to notice a few things. Shortness of breath, legs giving him a little trouble. But what do you expect at 77? Dancing stopped forever in the summer of 1994. That was when Maury got his death sentence.
Whoa. Man, when they fall apart, these guys really fall apart, don't they? It's ugly or is it ugly? I knew it. Oh, my. Walter, it's Mitch. I got to change the column. I've got to change the column, Walter.
I knew nothing about what happened to my old professor. I hadn't seen him since graduation day 16 years ago. I promised I'd keep in touch, but I got busy dancing my own dance.
Walter, it's a zoo here. Just hold the space for me, okay? Give me a break. Have I ever missed a deadline?
Janine, hi, did I wake you, honey? Everything I did on deadline.
It's crazy here.
Everything.
I just want to say I love you and I'm sorry. Coach said no media until he talks to the team. Should have talked to him before the game. Yeah, no, we definitely have to talk, I know. Hey. 1 second. I gotta go. I love you. Bye-bye. Coach, what'd you say to the team? Did the word discipline come up? How about the word maturity?
Sports are always in season in this country, and I covered them all, living in planes and hotels with a laptop and a cell phone. I might never have known what had happened to Maury if I wasn't always doing 6 things at once.
Janine, come on. Because I've been in love with you for 7 years, doesn't it? Yeah, but in my book, that is a commitment. Yeah. Do we have to talk about this now? This is the only thing we ever fight about. Yeah, because look at what marriage does to people. Look, I'm not watching it. It's just on. Look at what marriage does to people. Look at our married friends. Look at our divorced friends. Well, look, I'll be back in Detroit tomorrow. We'll talk about this then, okay? Yeah, well, I'll make time.
Just who is Maury Schwartz? And why, by the end of the night, are so many of you going to care about him?
Gee, hang on 1 second.
This is ABC News Nightline.
1 second.
Reporting from Washington, Ted Koppel.
Tonight, Maury. Lessons on living. Maury is going to die. He suffers from a disease called ALS, better known as Lou Gehrig's disease. Maury Schwartz is a retired sociology professor from Brandeis University who is dying of ALS. Maury does not have long to live.
I'm on the last great journey here, one we all got to take. Maybe I can teach people what to pack for the trip.
Janine? Hello?
Or maybe my dying can be of value, something we can all learn from, like a human textbook. I've been a teacher all my life. You think I'm going to quit now?
Tim, I'm losing you. I'm just getting to work. Let me call you back, okay? Very good. Mark.
Mitch, tomorrow's page.
Oh, excellent.
Congratulations.
Oh, what, the column? It's all right. A little rushed.
Ooh, it's official, huh? Baseball strike is over.
Yeah, which means I need you in Florida for spring training. I thought it was rushed. It read terrific. No, I mean congratulations on your sweet little TV deal.
Walter, local TV. One
Books
show.
and the radio show and whatever else you got going, take 20 words
My
out.
column comes
How
first.
many hours you got in your day?
What difference does it make? All I'm
As
saying
long
is
as
that
you're
deliver.
spreading yourself a little
What
thin.
difference does it make?
You think you can find a little time to write a piece for the baseball strike ending tomorrow?
Personal call.
Say hello to Janine for me.
Hello? Hello, it's me. Will you pick up, please? Janine? Janine, you have to talk to me sometime. Will you pick up the phone, please? All right, I'll come by work, I guess. I love you.
Great calm today, man. So we finally got baseball back or what?
I think the fans should go on strike.
Hold for a second. Something's not right here. Take a break for a second, ladies. Mitch, make yourself useful, man. Give me an F sharp. F sharp.
Hey. I'm trying to call. Are you, ever gonna talk to me again?
I was talking to you last night. You and the TV. And then I sort of got the idea that you didn't want to talk.
I got some bad news last night. A guy I used to know, a teacher of mine back in college, is sick. He's gonna die.
Oh, Mitch, I'm sorry. Were you very close to him?
I used to be, yeah.
Okay, y'all, let's try this.
We both got to work on our phone manners. I love you.
I love you too.
Okay. Let's just trick this up, ladies.
It's not just Maury. I haven't kept in touch with anybody from college. Reunions, the mail. Who's got time for that stuff?
Well, I wish I had a teacher like that.
No, he was more than just a teacher. He was, what, like a horse? At this basketball game once, we're all chanting, "We're number one, we're number one," right? So I see Maury a couple rows down, his eyeing us. He's giving us all this look. All of a sudden, he stands up and says, "What's wrong with being number two?"
He actually wanted to discuss that right in the middle of the game. Thank you.
Thanks.
Made a really big difference in my life, and never even thanked him.
You talk about him as if he were already dead. You could still go see him.
It's in Boston. When am I going to find time to go to Boston?
Well, make time, if he meant that much to you. You know, you're on the road half your life. Why can't you make time for one trip to Boston?
Why are you getting obsessed?
Why are you making excuses? Why do you have such a problem making time in your life?
You're that guy, Mitch Album, right?
Yeah, hey.
Hey, man, I read your column every day.
Thanks.
I got an idea for a column.
Guys, I'm in the middle here.
Gotcha. Hey, we'll talk later. I get ideas all the time.
Great. Sorry. Anyway, the truth is, it's too late. All these years I haven't sent the guy a postcard. I'm just gonna, how am I gonna face him now?
Mitch, think of him. Think about how much it would mean to him. At least call him.
In hockey last night, playoff berth at stake and visions of that golden cup.
I lived on the phone, made dozens of calls a day. Why couldn't I make one to a dying man? The simple answer was guilt, but it was more than that. I was afraid of seeing him now. I had a thing about death.
Here's my buddy. Hey. You're one of the special ones, Mitch. You're going to keep in touch. You got to promise me.
I promise.
I failed that promise. I also had a thing about failure.
Hey, it's me. Well, you were right. I can't work. I can't even think here. I got to do something. About Maury, I mean. Yeah, it's one trip to Boston. Quick little visit. Say I'm sorry and say goodbye.
Well, roll back the tape. Let me hear the playback again. Okay. No, I just spoke some coffee. Go ahead. Let me hear the playback. That sounds fine. Just go with that. Yes. Is there a lot more? You know what? We're gonna have to do this later.
Sorry. Got my keys. Mitch Album? I called. I spoke to your wife.
I don't get a hug after 16 years? My old buddy, you came to see me at last. Let's eat.
Well, I see you still like to eat as much as ever.
Oh, boy, dig in, huh? Help yourself. Come on, make yourself comfortable. Looks great.
Well, you look great. Really. Really. Same.
Maury, excuse me, can you talk?
No, get a name if you could, Connie, because I'm with my buddy now, huh? I spent half the day on the telephone. Now that I'm dying, people are taking more of an interest in me.
A big celebrity now. How's that feel being a big TV star? I mean, you know, you were always interesting.
I thought so.
This one class, you remember this, Maury? You didn't say anything? You remember that? You just stared at us? We all trooped in with our notebooks ready, waiting for you to start casting pearls, and nothing. 5 minutes go by, 10 minutes. We started panicking. Why isn't the guy saying anything? Finally, after I think it was 20 minutes of that, when we really can't take it anymore, you say very quietly,
What's happening here?
exactly right. What's happening here? That's exactly what you said. You're making a point about silence.
What is it about silence that makes people uneasy, huh?
Yeah? Right.
Why do people only feel comfortable when they're filling the air with words? Huh? Should I tell you what it's like? Dying? That's another subject that makes people uncomfortable. We'll get to it later. You know, right now, I gotta go to the commode. Are you up to giving me a hand?
Sure.
Well, now, wait a minute. I better get Connie. It takes an expert. Connie, you know, dying is just one thing to be sad about. Living unhappily, that's another matter. See you in a minute.
Okay.
Are you happy in Detroit?
Yeah. Best town to be in for a sports writer. Football, basketball, baseball, hockey, you name it.
Are you giving to your community?
They're nuts for sports, you know. That's what I give them every day in my column.
Are you at peace with yourself?
I can't complain.
Uh-huh. What happened to the music? Wasn't that your passion to be